Welcome, dear friends. Here we are. Another day, another blessed opportunity to learn with our dearest Spirit, Emmanuel. This book for our message today is Words of Life Eternal by Emmanuel through the mediumship of Francisco Candido Xavier. The message that we have for our discussion is titled by Emmanuel, Let Us Trust While Serving. And it starts with a Bible quote from James chapter 2, verse 17, that says, quote, so also faith by itself, if it does not have works, is dead, unquote. So faith alone is not needed. We need to couple faith with working. Thus the title, Let Us Trust While We Do Things to Serve Others. Emmanuel comments on this Bible verse by saying, you recognize the value of a seed and praise its qualities, but if no one plants it, all your words of admiration are in vain. So today we think about this. We have the seed, the potential to become the tree, but if it remains in a bag somewhere, it doesn't produce the fruits that we expect. Same with our Spiritist faith, right? So when we believe in the immortality of the soul, we know that life goes on, that we reincarnate multiple times. What are we doing with that knowledge? Otherwise, our words of admiration for the Spiritist doctrine will be in vain. He says, you design an excellent plan for construction of a great building. Nevertheless, if you do not carry out the work, your plans, however beautiful, will be left to decay. So we make plans for our lives. We're going to do X, Y, and Z. We're going to improve in X, Y, and Z dimension. We go to the Spirits book, question 100 to 116, study the hierarchy of spirits, and then realize we have so many spiritual qualities to work with. And then we make these beautiful plans that don't materialize, right? We don't want the plans to be left to decay because those plans are our reincarnatory plans. What are we here to do? To progress. Who are we here with? Where is God allowing us to be? What kind of talents do I have to give to others? So we need to go from hypothetical to knowledge, from knowledge to action. He says, you proclaim the advantages of a particular machine, but if no one puts it to use, the device or the machine, however valuable, will end up forgotten as useless junk. So when we praise something or someone, we should not leave the praise only in words. We have to go and do, go and apply. We study here and we study at our Spiritist centers in order to find ways to apply. So it is with the affairs of the soul. We revere divine providence, right? Place our hope in Christ, admire virtue, and believe in the power of goodness. Do we? Let's stop here. We revere divine providence. One of the duties of the creatures, right, is to wake up in the morning and thank God for one more day. We place our hope in Christ and his teachings is good news for us. We admire virtue and believe in the power of goodness. That's what we should be doing. However, if we accomplish nothing in the field of good works, our faith may be strong and radiant, but it will be of little use. We do not want to do what we did in past lives, that we do some other brothers and sisters do in this life. We just have beautiful words, to have hope, put our hope in Christ, hope that Christ will help us, revere God, admire virtue, believe good can do the good, but that is just all words. What are the works that you and I need to do in the field of good works. Do the work of the Spiritist Center, do the good work at work, the good work at home. Apply the teachings we are learning here to our daily lives. So we trust in divine providence to provide us with the resources that we need. We trust that we will one day be able to perceive the immensitude of divine providence in our lives, so that we can know God is just sending us the resources in the form of friends, in the form of quote unquote enemies, in the form of difficulties, in the forms of joys, friends in the physical world, friends in the spiritual world. So today we learned that we need to go from knowledge to action. And then we have these meetings when you and I sit here, inspired by the good spirits. All of our work is inspired by the good spirits who join us in these sessions. We are putting knowledge to action. Why? Because we could have just known and not share, but we are here sharing, we are here learning. So today, we learn to be actionable, to be proactive, to be productive. And I wish you, dear friends, much joy, and God willing, we'll be back again with another Learning with Emmanuel message pretty soon. Take care. Bye-bye.